Ill-Gotten Games.
Hey everybody, Grandpa Growth here from the General Zone, and we're going to be doing another Ill-Gotten Games with some Holiday Cube Draft action. We're right, we're already in the queue here, so let's jump right into it. Um, right off the bat, this pack is insane. Nothing, but we've got Mox Pearl, Gibson Given, Survival, Tinker, Metalworker, Time Walk, Black Lotus. And Library of Alexandria. Let me go ahead and. Is there a way that I can? Yeah, let me make these as big as possible. So, my goal in these drafts again is just to play with as many of the new cards as possible. So, we're gonna take either Black Lotus or Time Walk, and I think I really have no idea how good Library of Alexandria is. I'm sure it's insane, but I'm gonna take Black Lotus here. Like, I mean, can you fault me? Let's be honest. It's Black Lotus. It's colorless. Time Walk is insane. Quintus Blue. I don't know. I don't know exactly what we want to be doing. Oh, geez, and then Ancestral just came up, so we could have Time Walk Ancestral, because that's fair. Yeah, I mean, Armageddon is fantastic. There's lines I didn't even end. Lotus Bloom here? Really? We just have every Lotus effect in the cube right now. Armageddon's insane. Swag Tux is pretty good. Vengevine is okay. But this pack is basically a bunch of red nonsense and an Ancestral, the way I'm seeing it. So I'm going to take this Ancestral. Pretty easy. What have we got here? Koth of the Hammer, Snapcaster Mage, options. Dreadbore is an option, but I don't want to go into 3 colors right off the bat. Memory Jar is an option. What can we do with a Memory Jar? What? I mean, it's pretty good with fast mana, play a bunch of early cards, then use it to like reload. I don't know. So far in these cube drafts, I've played a bunch of green decks, a bunch of like ramp decks, or like, just trying to get fatties into play. So I think I'm gonna try and play blue here. I know we missed out on that Time Walk, but I'm not even sure taking Black Lotus is missing out. Like, oh well. Yeah, I apologize. I have a little bit of sniffle right now because I'm dog sitting for my friend, but I'm allergic to the dog, so bear with me. And then there was this pack, which has a whole hot stack of nothing. Near Heath Pilgrim? What is this card even doing in the cube? So there's like legitimate red options in all the packs we've seen. Sulfuric Vortex is like the best card in those decks. What do we want? Do we want to take this Blightsteel and hope the Tinker Wheels is that what's up? Bloodbraid Elf. Someone's getting Fauna Shaman and Survival of the Fittest and Llanowar Elves. It's possible that is good. Maybe we should just go back into a survival deck. The 2 options I'm really considering here are the Llanowar Elves or the Blightsteel Colossus. I think Llanowar Elves is going to be good either way. I'm just going to try and go deep. Why not? Like, let's just hope we will the Tinker. Tinker kind of goes a little bit later than you think it should in the cube. Oh my god, Brimstone Volley and Shrine of Burning Rage. Someone's mono red deck is ridiculous. Face Fetters is insane. If we'd taken the Llanowar Elves, we're just snapping off Yavimaya Elder here, but we didn't. I think we're going to take Remand. We're shaping up into a little kind of blue control-ish deck here, maybe with some artifact fat. I don't know exactly what we can do with this, but I haven't played blue in the cube yet, well, in these holiday drafts yet, so I kind of want to see how it plays with crazy fast mana, if it's still like viable. I'm sure it's still viable. Time Twister, yeah. Alright, so we have to go off the boat here a little bit. But if you're gonna deviate, Land Tax is a pretty good card to deviate for. I'm not interested by any of those other cards. Not even Chandra. Like, Planeswalkers are really good, but Chandra's not. It's not what I want to be doing at all. Oh, man. And then there was this. Impulse is very good. I have no idea how good Nimbus it is. It can't be that insane, right? I'm going to take Phyrexian Obliterator. How about that? Just because I want to go Swamp Black Lotus Obliterator, and, that is. It's pretty much uncastable, but whatever. There wasn't a whole lot in that pack for us anyway. It was kind of a brick. Maybe we'll be able to go black, maybe we won't. This is not working out, as far as I'm concerned. We got Smokestack, Thawing Glaciers. I apologize again. I think I'm down taking Thawing Glaciers here. We don't really want Falkenrath Aristocrat. Like, these haste guys, they're not really for us. We don't want crappy 1-drop. Fireblat, no. Like, we haven't taken any of the green so far, and those cards were better than Heartbeat. So, I don't know. Let's just take the Thawing Glaciers and move on. Okay. So, the Crucible of the Worlds came back. Along with Electrolyze. The question here is, do we want to just like pick off some of these bigger red cards? Like maybe take Inferno Titan as like a finisher, or we'll just take Electrolyze. I'm gonna take the Electrolyze. Okay, that's fine. Take this Brain Freeze. It's actually kind of a kill condition in some decks. We're not really set up to take advantage of it yet, but you never know what you're gonna see later. So far, I'm not. We have Ancestral and Black Lotus, but other than that, I'm not particularly pleased with how our deck looks. we have some very powerful cards, but we don't have a lot of strategy really going on right now. What have we got here? I'm gonna snap off this Dreadbore, just kind of try and move into some sort of Grixis shell maybe. These cards are all so bad. I'm gonna hate the Honor of the Pure. Lingering Souls is very good. Even in this format. Ooh, Brimstone Vault is huge here. It's a splashable removal spell. None of these cards do anything for us. Avalanche Riders would probably be good against us, but oh well. Lake of the Dead. Sure. Over Flinthoof Boar? Like, why do they put these derpy uncommons in the cube? This is not what cube is supposed to look like. Smash? Okay. We got a sideboard smash. Oh well. Could be worse. Yeah, so far, I'm not super pleased with how this is going. I'm gonna hide the smash for now. I'm probably gonna hide... it depends. I'm gonna hide Honor of the Pure, but I don't want to hide anything else for the moment. Jeez. Okay. Got a little bit of a deck here. Not taking Boilerworks. I hate these bounce lands. They're just so bad. Signet's pretty good in this. Like, it will fix black and red, which would be great for us. There's another Armageddon effect. This is terrible. I think the choice here really is Gristlebrand or Demonic Tutor. For us, personally. Like, Force of Will is very good, but it's not really that good. It's possible we want to cut blue, but it feels like blue was a little bit cut anyway. Maybe we don't want to be in blue. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the Demonic Tutor. It's kind of the card. There's literal any card. It's got Natural Order, Mold Drifter, Putrid Imp, Exhume, Sarcomancy. Yeah, this pack is super underpowered. This pack is very disappointing. So the question here really is, like, Skull Rack is super derpy and slow. I'm not very pleased with it. Like, it's very powerful, but I'd just rather have Muldrifter or Frantic Search. And of those two, I think Muldrifter is the card that we want. Like, we don't have anything really to reanimate yet, except, like, I mean, we passed the Griselbrand, like, I don't know, just not super excited about it. Okay. Duras is pretty good. Glenalinja Archmage is pretty good. Basalt Monolith is very powerful. Channel is ridiculous, but unfortunately we can't really take it. And then there's Grave Titan. I'm a little scared that, like, Basalt Monolith may end up with these people who got Ravages of War, and, like, I don't know how we beat that deck. It's possible I made mistakes and just started taking, like, all the Armageddon effects early on. Okay. I'm pretty happy taking Careful Consideration or Fire Ice here. This colorless dude's not really that great. Bolt's okay. I think Bolt's splashable, but I'd probably, I'd probably take it over Dismember. These other cards, not really interested in, so it's definitely going to be Careful versus Fire Ice. And what do we want? We've already got 2 good card drawing spells and a Demonic Tutor. So I think we've already got some good removal too. I'm just going to try and go pretty deep here. Take the Careful Consideration. Ooh, Show and Tell. Show and Tell sounds sick. Oh, but there's also Damnation. This is weird. Show and Tell's in the same pack as Eureka. That's really strange. O-Cube. So what are we taking here? Excuse me. Literally the only cards I'm considering are Show and Tell, Necro, and Damnation. I don't think we can really afford to play Necro. Like, we're probably not even playing this Obliterator. This is just too much of a stretch. So do we want Show and Tell or Damnation? I'm going to continue trying to go deep and take Show and Tell. Well, let's just take some fatties. I mean, why not? Ooh, we've got Memory Lapse, Dark Ritual. Dark Rit would be pretty sweet in our deck. But Dark Rit will probably wheel, I would think. Yeah. I think if there's somebody playing, like, a dedicated black deck, they're just going to take the Gul'Draz's Assassin. There's a mono red card here, like, there's a card for the green people we've been passing to. I guess that was going the other way, but for us, Memory Lapse or Sensei's Top, I think. Or Balance. No, Balance isn't going to be very good in our deck. I'm going to take the Memory Lapse. I don't like Sensei's Divining Top or like those goofy kind of draw control effects. I've just not been very pleased with them. Old Man of the Sea. You don't say. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to snap off this Old Man of the Sea. It's not very good, but oh well. Wasn't really going to play anything else in that pack. The choice here really is Fire Spout versus Necrotal versus Izzet Charm. And other than this Grave Titan, we're not really playing much heavy black. Like, we've got single black cards. This Obliterator is pretty much out of the question, I think, which is unfortunate. But we do have Lake of the Dead? I'm going to take the Fire Spout. I think it's just going to help protect us against faster decks. Rakdos Signet came back around. I don't view Mind's Desire as a card, really. Like, we don't have the ability to storm out. Scroll Rack came back, and Frantic Search came back. I'm pretty excited about that. I'll take this Frantic Search. So what are we doing here? We just have, like, the derpiest control deck ever. Like, this is what, Like people who don't understand Cube, this is how they draft Cube. So I just got seduced by the power, and now I'm playing like an idiot. I don't know. I'm not super upset with how things went, but I'm not super happy about how things went. I think going back, I probably would have wanted to be in green white and like take all those Armageddons and stuff like that. Ooh, and the channel came back. Yeah, well, I'm not passing that again. That card is so strange. Like it either doesn't get played, or someone completely destroys with it, and it has like Umag and Kozilek and just kills people immediately. What do we want here? Looteral Core seems good. We could use another 5-drop. It's like a reasonable way to end the game. I don't know. I like Merfolk Looter a lot. Ooh, wow. No respect. No respect for the Necrofather. That's insane. Like, I definitely agree. There's a lot of powerful cards, so there's more incentive to get like a synergistic, safe deck, if you will, instead of trying to just like take every sick card you see. But it's Necro. Like you saw, there was Necro and nothing. Just terrible cards. It is head and shoulders above everything there. So someone probably should have just snapped it off eventually. Although, okay, so someone did take the Dark Rit. Yeah. It's possible we're like, one of like the real black drafter here, I guess. I don't know. Someone wants Dark Rit over an actual black card. We of course would have rather had the Dark Rit, but oh man, this is a pack. This is what I was hoping for. So Time Spiral is very good. Sphinx is fine. He's better than he looks actually. Uh, some crap. Arid Mesa might be good if we pick up a dual land. Pernicious Steed, not really for us. Sword, not really for us. I'm gonna take this Karn over Vampiric Tutor. Really, I think it comes down to excuse me. Oh man, this dog is really getting to me. So I'm gonna take Karn here over Vampiric Tutor, which I think Karn's a good way to finish the game. Like if we can slow people down with our removal, Karn's a good cleanup card. I like it a lot. It is kind of expensive, so I hope we can pick up some ramp sometime. Any ramp ever. Ooh, Bitter Blossom. I see some Bitter Blossom happening. Wood Mage Prodigy, Vindicate. Bloodstainmire would be really good for us. It would help with our mana a lot. But I'm not passing Bitter Blossom. It's just so good. It's like exactly what our deck needs. You just play it early and you have a constant stream of threats or blockers. Like they either win you the game or they slow down other decks' attacks so much. It's just so great. Bitter Blossom is like a very fantastic card. I will always sing that card's praises. It just makes it really easy to win games. Alright, what have we got here? Sky Swallower, Earthquake, Aeon Chronicler. No, crap. So there's a Hymn to Turok. There's a Mere Battlesphere, which I like. And Aeon Chronicler. So I don't think I want to take Hymn to Turok here. Aeon Chronicler would be good, but we don't have many ways to ramp up on mana. Although it would be pretty sweet with Black Lotus. I want to take the Earthquake or the Mere Battlesphere. We missed out on that Damnation. But we've got some removal and a Fire Spout already. And Battlesphere's a pretty good finisher. I'm going to take the Battlesphere. It's the last finisher we'll need. Oh, wow. And then I get past this. How can I pass this up? Ooh, for click, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we're not going to take the Frost Titan here. It'd be pretty sweet in our deck. But I don't think we need another finisher. Although Vendilion Click's what we're gonna take, and it's just a great card. Pretty excited about getting the Click. Definitely don't need another 6-drop or like expensive card, you know. I think it's pretty exciting. The Show and Tell is kind of live in our deck. Puts in Battlesphere, puts in Blightsteel Colossus, puts in Grave Titan. Those are pretty spicy. We haven't seen any Eldrazi, so it's possible they're floating out there. Other people might be able to get us off our Show and Tell, but that rarely happens. Usually they put in like some pretty good card. It's just not as good. Sylvan, meh. Oh my god, there's Catastrophe too. Just every Wrath effect right now. Literal, or not Wrath effect, every Armageddon effect. We're gonna take Worn Power Stone. There's just not a whole lot for us in that pack. Is that really that or Kermox? I'm not a big fan of Kermox. Oh wow, this is great. This pack is super exciting for us. What got taken out of this pack? Like, look at the cards that are left. Skinrender is amazing. Stranglegeist is pretty good. Gatekeeper Radicule is fine. Battle Mage is unplayable. Ranger Viros is usually unplayable. Nostalgic Dreams is very niche. But then, Urabrask is okay. Control Magic is great. Tameo is great. Elspeth is great. I'm going to take Tameo. Control Magic is sick, and it's kind of exactly what we want. But Tameo is just so powerful. Like, I think it's one of the best planeswalkers in the cube. I don't think it's as good as Elspeth, but we can't cast Elspeth, so I'm going to take the Tameo. Ooh. Ooh. And then there's an Abyss. A Moat. Running of Jingye. I don't think we have the deck for burning. I don't really... Hypnotic Spectre is an option. Abyss is an option. Sorin is an option. Of those, I think I'm going to take the Abyss. Sorin, like, I wanted to take Sorin there, but we can't reliably make white mana, so it's more likely that we're not even going to play it. Thrain Dynamo? Are we playing Thrain Dynamo or Nezumi Grave Robber? We have a ton of 2-drops. We don't have that many 4-drops. But Thrain Dynamo is just so good. I'm going to take Thrain Dynamo. I'm not super impressed with Grave Robber. Most of the time, even if they flip it, it's just a 4-power beater. Not really that exciting. Time Spiral? Do we want a Time Spiral? I don't think so. I don't think we have enough early action to really take advantage of Time Spiral, and we don't have a way to like combo kill them. Take the Arid Mesa here. Fetch lands are pretty good. Where's he? Turnabout Tanglewire. Huh. I'm gonna take the Void Mage Prodigy. It's not inconceivable that we play Tanglewire, but I don't know. We didn't end up getting the Tinker, so we don't really need artifact garbage to sack. Ooh. Take this Sacred Foundry, fetch it off Arid Mesa. What does that turn on? Just red cards and land tax. I'm gonna take Earthquake here. Ooh, Go for the Throat came back. And Pristine Talisman. I'm gonna take the Go for the Throat. We've already got some ramp cards. Orcish Lumberjack. Huh. I'm not a big fan of Willbender. Of course, I'm not a big fan of any of those cards. Well, Lumberjack is really sweet, but we can't really do anything with the Lumberjack. Ooh, we got a 1-drop. We have 1-drops. Alright, so it's going to load up deck building here, and we'll see what kind of monster we can create out of this. I know. I'm sure some guys or some of you guys would like to see me hide more stuff during the draft, but I don't really like to do that very much. I like to keep all my options open, especially in cube. Like color switching late in the game is really not that big of a deal. Don't know if I want this Void Mage Prodigy or Brain Freeze. Don't really want Brain Freeze. The rest of this blue seems good. Possible we're just playing like blue, black, splash some red cards. Huh. Definitely want the Karn. Definitely want the Battlesphere. You want Demonic Tutor. Go for the Throat. Bitter Blossom. Great Titan. How many red sources do we have? We really don't have that many. We could play... We've got Rakdos Signet. We could play Arid Mesa. I don't know if I like that. I do want to play some red, but I don't know if I want to play a lot. Unfortunately, we've got a bunch of good red removal spells. So we're not playing Channel. We're not playing this white. I don't think Obliterator is really like castable, except in the occasion where we have Black Lotus, but I don't think that's good. We're not main decking either of these cards. But we're already at 24 right here. Alright, so let's scroll that up. Get some piles by converted mana cost. So, Black Lotus down. Go down. Oh, we don't want this Brain Freeze. My bad. Demonic Tutor, Wingman. So we don't really have any guys at the 2-drop slot. It's possible we want, this Diagraphal and Void Mage Prodigy. I guess we wouldn't want Diagraphal, we want the Assassin instead. Let's see, let's continue with the deck building. Other possible things, we could take out the Show and Tell and the Battlesphere. It's like a combo. But I kind of like that. I kind of like having Show and Tell in our deck. It just seems so good. Like, turn 1, put in Battlesphere off Black Lotus. That seems like we're doing it, right? Would enter the battlefield. You can sacrifice a swamp instead. So this Lake of the Dead could make Obliterator like an option. But it's kind of like we're splashing a different color, like we have to either get Black Lotus or Lake of the Dead plus 2 swamps, and we have to cash both those swamps in order to play it. I don't really like that. So what have we got here? We got 23 cards. I think it's possible that we could... Is there anything we want to cut out of these so we can add some red cards? So Old Man of the Sea steals 2 or less. Oh, that seems pretty good. It's kind of like a Shackles for 2, which is pretty sweet. Although Earthquake is good, Brimstone Fall is good, like... Fire Spout... I know I'm being a little quiet here and light on the commentary, but I'm really at a loss as to which of these red cards we want to play, if any. I'm just not sure. Or, if we want to play, like, a different kind of game, like, take out the show and tell and the Blightsteel and then put in, like, Earthquake and Fire Spout and have, like, a more control-ish kind of deck instead of trying to, like, cheat fatties in. I don't know. This deck's really strange. It's kind of going in two different directions. Huh. I think this is the configuration that I want for, like, game ones. If we run into another control deck, like, we can, side out removal and stuff like that and, like, get more aggressive with, like, some one drops. If we run into creature matchups, like, we can throw in the Abyss or, like, these board sweepers. I don't know. I kind of like having the just win option of shove Blightsteel Colossus into play. So we've got Arid Mesa. Do we need Arid Mesa with no red cards? Nope. So we don't need this. Do we want to play Lake of the Dead is the real question. We don't need to play Lake of the Dead. We don't need a whole bunch of black. So we just got Thawing Blazers and basics. This is one of the worst mana bases I've ever built in Cube. I just want to point that out. 12-4 with Thawing Glaciers, like a extra black source, like a couple extra black sources. We definitely need 12. Yeah, is 11-5 what we want? I don't know why we would just play 10-6, but yeah. Let's just play 10-6. That's fine. Like, Thawing Glaciers can fetch either one. I'm down with that. Alright, so that's it for the draft portion. We'll be back with round one. Thanks.